Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Up and running.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
And here's Forlan. Now it's Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Partida. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Santos are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And here's Mbappe, and the shot's on here. Goal! Santos! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aqui is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's through here. It's Forlan. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Vitinha threads one in. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. It's a promising position. Serves up a cross. Santos are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Oakland Roots are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Squeeze it through. Bale. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Deep cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Neymar. Vitinha. Now it's Forlan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar driving on and making good progress. Mercury has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. The most accurate pass. Partida. Good purposeful running this. Now it's Bale. Saliba calmly anticipates. Exigindo. Decent progress down the left.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Sharp little ball here. Forlan. Vitinha. Now it's Forlan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Santos are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Santos. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 15. Substituição em andamento.
Second half then, just getting going. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's made sure that's not getting through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Santos looking to pass their way through. It's goal! Santos with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's Partida. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Neymar. Raul. Chance for a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Santos come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Mbappe takes a shot. Goal! Santos! And they're back in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Santos take the lead. Conte, he's on it, can he get away?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that he gets his head on it! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 9.420 espectadores.
Santos perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's made its way to him. Pull it. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Cracking ball. Mbappe has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kante cuts it out. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Raul. Mbappe. He is onto this. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's away. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Teremos uma substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. It's a decent chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Santos go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's Nesse. Tries to play it through. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe finds himself offside. it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller. No, that was never going to make it. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. It's looking wide. And it's Serginho. Serginho tries looking up for options on the left. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good play. Serginho climbs up big! Boom, header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hangs one in. That has been knocked clear. Neymar, back in possession and ready to go again.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of
Foram
space.
indicados 4 minutos de
Gets
acréscimo.
big! He's got away with one there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? And he shoots! Sticks it away! Deep into injury time! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely intercepted. Here's Forlan. Engages and forces it off the ball. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, well played. Gilberto Silva. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Forlan. Forlan. Schneider.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And this is Hazard. Neymar. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Off the post! Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Forlan. It's a good foot in there. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe touches it back. Nicely shaped ball. It's ended up in no man's land. And he's heaved it away. And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Coming up. Santos are looking to go forward now.
Flamengo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Half an hour played now. Probing pass. No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Big chance! Goal! Flamengo! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal to another. And it's all due to wonderful counter counter-attacking. They haven't had time to even react.
Camisa
There's only one
9.
word to describe that. Clinical.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's intervened well there. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Forlan. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Now it's Forlan. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Only partially clear. Just off target. Flamengo get their fourth corner. Oh, super ball. That's found chance, surely! Oh, another save. They're up to 5 corners now. Van Basten! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Marquinhos. And it's Schneider. Conte, and it's Forlan. Santos looking to
Foram
pass their way
indicados
through.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, what has happened here? This is Hazard. It's Hazard! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked...
And the whistle goes to half-time. Any views on the first half?
Santos really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Convidados de hoje. Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vitinha. No, again there's no way through. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Santos do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mbappe. Looks a good ball through. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. Out towards the flank. Forlan. And this is... Oh, shooting shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Santos get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Neves. Forlan under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. And it's made its way to him. Delivers with wit. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Santos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down the challenge, is he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Neves. He's had it knocked away, and he's got the beating of his man. Neymar. Santos finding their passes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Van Basten. Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Neymar. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Neymar goes steaming forward. Hazard. Now it's Van Basten. And now the breakaway. And that is a good ball to find him. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but just the goalkeeper to... He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
We have got changes
Camisa
here for both
18.
sides, in fact.
Camisa 8. Camisa 10.
Strong
Camisa
running down that
12.
left flank.
Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13. Camisa 6. Camisa 17. Camisa 20. Camisa 23. Substituição.
Santos are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Santos are all square. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Santos have reclaimed it. And it's Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Go for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Teremos 3 minutos
Nicked it
de
back promptly.
acréscimo.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Torres. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. Cannavaro. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam
Any
no
reflections
telão
on what you've
os
seen, Jim?
horários dos
Well,
três
neither side could get over the line here.
estações da
Perhaps
região.
one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Urbano Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest of Brazilian football. Heroes and legends. As you can see, we've already started here.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Now it's Forlan. It's a promising position. Nesse, face to face with his great rival. It's a really well-measured ball. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Here's Forlan. Forlan. Vitinha. Nedved. The pass is intercepted. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Yeah. Ball played for Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. Koller, defending of the desperate variety.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Santos are looking to go forward now. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Turan. No goals as yet. And he cuts out the supply. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saliba. Van de Ven. Conte. And it's Vitinha. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Messi. Nicely intercepted. Bale. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Neves. Santos finding their passes. Has a shot! It's Turan. A clever spin chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Turan with the clearance. And And he's out of play. Yeah. Messi. Nedved. Messi looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. He's had a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Neves knocks it into space. Messi looking to get on the end of this. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pass is just off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now that's well seen too. Ferdinand is going to be disappointed with that. Forlan looking to run onto it. It's through! Played into space. That pass isn't the best. Back to the keeper it goes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Collier. Bale. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And it's Thuram. And that should get the job done. Just to go back. Ooh, delicate chip through.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Neves. Vitinha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Teremos uma substituição.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Forlan. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Out towards the flank. Forlan. He's got away. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That's gone loose. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now it's Mbappe. Santos disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. João Neves. And here's Forlan. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Backward it goes. Not defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is forehand. Shapes to shoot! They scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Público presente na partida de
that's
hoje,
it.
8.904 espectadores.
That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, não deixem de visitar nossa loja oficial. Com souvenirs da partida de hoje